Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me today and welcome to Stern. We are very excited for you to begin your MBA program this fall. My name is Andriana Gallo, and I'm an Associate Director for Academic Affairs and Advising. Today, we are going to discuss several topics that will be helpful to you in planning your fall 2025 course schedule. Our agenda for this session will cover an introduction to the Academic Affairs and Advising Office, your degree requirements, what to expect when registering for your first semester, how to establish proficiency in a core course, important dates for this summer and fall, and an introduction to some important online resources. Our office, Academic Affairs and Advising, is here to help you envision, manage, and leverage your academics in a changing world. We understand that transformational education is both individual and holistic. Therefore, we aim to support you through your graduate business program in a variety of ways. We assist students by providing clear information on the curriculum. We are here to help you navigate your academic program at Stern as seamlessly as possible. We are able to offer advisement on course selection, policies, and programmatic progression. We provide guidance and answer questions about program planning and help you understand academic policies. We will discuss establishing proficiency in more detail in a later slide. In addition to your core courses, you will complete elective courses that may be used to build specializations. Once you have completed all of your core requirements, there are many academic opportunities available to you, including taking electives at other NYU graduate schools. Academic Affairs and Advising can help you navigate this process. We partner across Stern to offer exciting academic workshops that complement your in-class experience. Past workshops have included Excel, programming and data analytics, and financial calculator workshops, and academic planning workshops. You will receive a comprehensive list of our workshop offerings via email closer to the beginning of each semester. We serve as your main point of contact and refer you as necessary to resources across NYU based on your needs. We offer various dual degree programs and work collaboratively with our colleagues to support students in these programs. There may be dual degree students in attendance at this webinar today. I encourage you to reach out to Academic Affairs and Advising directly with any questions not addressed by this webinar. Ultimately, we hope that you will use Academic Affairs and Advising as a resource to help you excel in your MBA program. We are here to assist you throughout your degree and help you get the most out of your time at Stern. Now we'll discuss navigating your degree requirements. In order to complete your MBA, you must fulfill the following requirements: earn 60 total credits, maintain a 2.5 GPA, complete your required Stern core, statistics and data analysis, financial accounting and reporting, and leadership, complete 5 of the 7 menu core courses, and complete the capstone core course, professional responsibility. Your credits will be broken down throughout your semester as follows. You will take an average of 15 credits per semester for each of the 4 semesters that you are at Stern. You will complete an internship in the summer between your MBA 1 and MBA 2 year. Ultimately, you must earn 60 total credits to complete the program. During the fall semester, you will be required to complete Coaching for Impact and register for 15 credits. You will be required to register for your 2 required Stern courses, Financial Accounting and Reporting, Statistics and Data Analysis, unless you are eligible to waive one or both, which we will discuss in more detail on a future slide. Additionally, you will be required to register for leadership and will begin to work on your 5 menu core requirements. You will have the option to take either 1.5 elective course or Strategy 1. Please note Strategy 1 is only offered in the fall semester and is a 2-part course with Strategy 2, which will be offered in the spring semester. Both courses together complete 1 of the 5 menu core requirements. You are required to sign up for a weekend session between August 7th through September 7th to participate in Coaching for Impact, a 3-hour course designed to help you become aware of how you work in group settings, develop specific strategies to foster peak performance, and enhance your communication and collaborative problem-solving skills. You will receive additional information about how to register for your Coaching for Impact session in the near future. This is a mandatory requirement for graduation, therefore, all students must successfully complete the course. As I mentioned, you must complete 5 of the 7 menu core courses as part of your degree. This requirement must be satisfied during your first year in the MBA program over your fall and spring semesters. Certain menu core courses are only offered during the fall or spring semester, as is outlined in the chart on this slide. When deciding which menu core courses to register in, it is helpful to consider your long-term goals for the program. Because most electives require menu core courses as prerequisites, it can be helpful to determine the type of elective courses you plan to take in order to ensure that you have completed the necessary prerequisites. For example, many, if not all, finance courses require Foundations of Finance as a prerequisite. Foundations of Finance is offered both in the fall and spring. So if you know that you will likely take many finance courses during your time at Stern, you could plan on taking this course in fall to maximize your elective options in future semesters. While you are only required to complete 5 of the 7 menu core courses, we do encourage students to take all 7. The menu core have been developed by the Stern faculty to provide students a strong business foundation upon which the rest of the MBA program builds. Here you can find a sample schedule of a typical MBA 1's year. So let's discuss establishing proficiency. Some of you may have prior work or academic experience that qualifies you to establish proficiency in or waive one of the core courses. If you choose to establish proficiency in a menu core course, this does satisfy one of your 5 required courses. However, you do not earn credits towards your degree for the course. So, if you were to establish proficiency in marketing, you would only be required to complete 4 other menu core courses to complete the menu core requirement. However, you would still be required to earn 60 total credits, replacing marketing with a 3-credit elective over the course of your program. Similarly, if you were to establish proficiency in financial accounting and reporting, this would satisfy that degree requirement. However, you would be required to register for an alternate 3-credit course in order to still earn 60 total credits. In order to establish proficiency in a core course, a student must have either earned an undergraduate or master's degree in the subject, have taken at least 5 or more courses in the subject, pass a Stern proficiency exam, or for financial accounting and reporting only, have a U.S. CPA license or have passed the U.S. CPA exam. Proficiency exams are an excellent option for students who have worked in a field but do not have formal education in the area. The exams allow you to demonstrate your proficiency in the subject without having 5 or more previous courses in the subject. In order to submit a request to establish proficiency in a course or register for a proficiency exam, please visit the Core Course Proficiency site online. You can find this link through your Stern Life page, or you can email Academic Affairs and Advising, and we can provide you with the link. If you plan to take a proficiency exam, we will be offering several during the end of August and the beginning of September. You may only take 1 exam per exam date. If you plan to take an exam that will impact your fall course schedule, you must sign up for one of the August dates to allow enough time for the exam results to be returned and make any necessary changes to your fall roster. This includes any exams to waive the required Stern Core Financial Accounting and Reporting and Statistics and Data Analysis, and any exams to waive the prerequisites for electives that you've registered in the fall. Please be sure to mark these dates in your calendar and register for them through the Core Course Proficiency site. If you do not plan to complete Strategy 1 in the fall semester, you will be able to take a 1.5 credit elective instead. While elective courses are available to you in your first semester, most elective courses require one of the core courses as a prerequisite. Therefore, your elective options in your first semester are limited only to those courses that do not have a prerequisite or the courses for which you have waived the prerequisite. Please be aware that registering for evening classes that are elective may conflict with recruiting activities, which often take place in the evening. If you are considering taking an evening elective, we encourage you to speak with the careers office to understand how that might impact your ability to participate in recruiting events. Additionally, please be aware that if you would like to take corporate finance in the fall semester, you must have set aside foundations of finance as a prerequisite. In future semesters, you are able to take both courses concurrently or as co-requisites. The Office of Records and Registration will include some suggested elective courses on your registration form if you are interested in completing an elective in the fall. Please note that you may only request 15 credits for the fall semester. If you submit more than 15 credits on your registration form, the Office of Records and Registration will not honor all of your requests. So many of you may be aware that as part of your degree, you have the option of completing up to 3 specializations. In order to earn a specialization, you must complete 9 unique credits within a certain subject area. Some specializations are very broad, like finance or management, which simply require 9 credits worth of courses within the finance or management departments. Other specializations are much more specific, however, and require certain courses from a pre-selected list as is outlined on our website. It is not necessary for you to earn any specializations in order to complete your degree. However, many students find specializations helpful when determining what electives to take in future semesters. Additionally, giving some thought to your specializations now can help you determine which menu core courses to complete based on the elective areas that you hope to pursue. As of now, you will have specializations on your record that were declared during your admissions process. You can make adjustments to these specializations at any time during your degree program up until a month before you graduate. In order to adjust your specializations, you must visit your My Academic Progress or MAP page, which I will walk you through in a few minutes. Ultimately, if you earn any specializations as part of your degree, they will be noted on your transcript, but not your diploma. The Academic Affairs and Advising website is the most updated and detailed place to find information about specializations requirements. In the future, through the registration system, you will be able to sort electives by the specializations they apply to. However, the registration system does not account for specific specializations requirements, so it is important to check this page periodically to make sure that you are fulfilling the specific requirements for your specialization. The following dates are important registration dates for the fall semester. Your fall registration period is currently open and closes on July 8th when your payment for the fall is due. If you choose to participate in the math preparation course, you will gain access to this tool when you receive your schedule for the fall semester. Additionally, please remember that Launch is the mandatory orientation program for full-time students at Stern will run from Monday, August 11th to Friday, August 15th. Coaching for Impact signups will be for weekends between August 7th through September 7th. Specific dates will vary depending on signup. The fall 2025 semester will begin with leadership on Monday, August 18th through Friday, August 25th. Then continue with your individual fall 2025 schedules for the semester beginning on Tuesday, September 2nd. We want to mention a course that you will all see on your Brightspace page this semester, Fundamentals for Business Writing. Writing skills are vital to the success in business. Students are strongly encouraged to explore this self-paced Fundamentals for Business Writing preparatory course to refresh and improve the use of critical thinking skills in their writing. This course is not graded and it will not appear on your transcript. You will have access to this resource for 1 year. If you do not want to participate in the course, you may simply ignore it or mute it on your Brightspace page, as participation is completely optional. We would like to draw your attention to several helpful online resources for planning your program, starting with the Academic Affairs and Advising website. Here you will find information about both academic and course policies, along with information about resources available to you as a Stern student. Additionally, this is where you will find the most up-to-date information, course list, and requirements for each specialization. This should be the first spot you check when researching specializations and determining if you should pursue any. We also want to highlight the records and registrations page. Here you will find information regarding course schedules, course descriptions, prerequisite requirement for courses, and more. Additionally, your MBA courses will all have their own add and drop deadlines, which can be found through the records and registrations website each semester. If you are interested in visiting their page to review the course schedule specific to your cohort, be sure to select MBA 1 in the fall 2025 semester from the drop-down menus to filter for all courses offered for your cohort in that semester. Now, I would like to take a moment to introduce you to the My Academic Progress or MAP page. You can access your map through Albert on your Stern Life dashboard. Once you have logged into Albert, you will see a link for MAP under your enrolled course section. This page is very important for you to be familiar with as it is the main tool we use to track your degree progress. Anytime you call, email, or come to Academic Affairs and Advising, this page is the first thing we consult to get a sense of where you are in your degree program. Thus, it is a great idea for you to review the page regularly and make sure that it is accurate. Further, it is a good tool for you to keep track of your progress through your degree. Here you can see what your MAP page looks like once you log on. You can see your credit breakdown, program progress, expected graduation date, GPA, remaining requirements, and more. Later in your program, you will use your MAP page to update your specializations. If you are having difficulty making changes to your MAP page, please try using an alternate browser or incognito mode. This is also where you will formally declare your specializations should you wish to pursue any. Now, some tips from our MBA 2s. They recommend that you balance your course load between all of your coursework, take into account where you are in your recruiting cycle, and plan your classes accordingly. Course distribution, you can use tools like credit overloads, DBIs, and short format courses to distribute your classes in a way that works best for you. Take advantage of other academic opportunities such as experiential learning, doing business in and other travel courses, the academic boot camps and workshops that we offer, and preparing for life after Stern. Keep in mind any long-term goals that you may have and how you can incorporate or start building on those during your time in the program. This concludes the presentation part of our webinar. As a reminder, if you have any questions in the future that are not addressed by this webinar, we encourage you to contact us through our email or by phone. Thank you and welcome to Stern.